Welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We have finished Spyro 1 and Spyro 2 100%. And that's a good feeling.
Oh man, we're almost towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to believe.
It's time for Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. The one with the best ideas. But personally, I still like Spyro 2. But then again, this one has a great story. An evil plot unfolds.
An evil plot unfolds. Hang on, let me just hang on. Unfold this, and then you need to put this part up here.
Unfolds.
Okay.
Unfolds.
Pick a number.
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now pick a color.
Red.
R-E-D.
What's my fortune?
Your fortune is. We're gonna play some Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon!
Oh, it's about time, except
Yeah!
this is the longest loading screen I've ever dealt with. Oh, here we go.
Timed that pretty well, yeah. Everyone's dead! What massacre has happened upon the land of the dragons? A very evil plot indeed!
Meteors fell and they look like dragon eggs. A hunter alarm. All you gotta do is step on the tail.
Huh? Get her! Stop her!
So a bit of fun with that cutscene. So far in the Xbox One version, it's bugged.
It's bugged?
That cutscene is off by about 13 milliseconds. I had to fix it. But everything after that is fixed.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent.
I love the new design of the sorceress. And also the actress they got for her is a lot more Queen of Hearts than the original sorceress, which was just like evil stepmother. If you catch my drift.
Like Queen of Newts, I'd say. The desperate rescue pecans. We gotta save him! Oh, please, we gotta save him!
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world? The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes. Yeah, come on, let's go!
I always like this. Don't! And whack!
Find the eggs and bring them back.
So in the original cutscene, he stepped on him down the hole, but that's a lot funnier.
And his neck is snapped.
And Spyro's going down horns first, so guess what we're gonna land on?
Hunter's head.
So, hey, I forgot that we had this skin on. So, hey, it works!
Whoa, I think I went back in time back there, Hunter!
The Forgotten Realms, aka the late 90s to the early 2000s. Anyway, this is Sunrise Spring. It's got 400 gems and 5 dragon eggs.
Hey.
And those are the brand new collectibles in here. Eggs. Now, I'm going to give credit to Spyro 3 right off the bat. The homeworlds, there are 4 of them, and I love the idea. Got Sunrise Spring, and then we'll continue. So there's an egg right there, but there's a cutscene coming up that, you know, kind of makes that hilarious. So we're actually going to skip it for now and talk to Zoe. Everybody talks in this game. Now, for me, that's a good thing. I like it when games explain things, but when we're on our 3rd game of this trilogy, we already know how to play, so a lot of those I'm just going to skip over. And now, taste the rainbow, motherfucker!
You're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How
Oh, look, it's the evil, non-threatening mage.
Dragon, if you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us,
it's upside down. I can't crawl.
You'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides,
Haha,
even if you
1,000 years, huh?
our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them
I love
back.
how she just shows up. to say, "Hey, you're never gonna beat the game, dork." Ha ha.
And you won't like
Pretty
me
much.
when
She's
I'm
doing her
with
best to be intimidating, but it just comes off as adorable. Oh, there she goes.
Spyro, turn the game console off now.
Anyway, I think it's been 1,000 years. Hey, we found a dragon egg.
Hey, there it is.
Here's our first one. Isabel, the best secretary.
Oh, it's an egg. Oh, well, maybe the next one will be smarter.
And then they just vanish. And I'd like to come back to something you mentioned in the earlier parts of the Let's Play. And or maybe this was done off camera, I can't remember, but you mentioned how playing Spyro 3 for the first time, you noticed that a lot of the baby dragons are a little derp.
A lot of them are very derp.
I have no idea why, because back in the old game, they were just babies. They weren't exactly like, "Gah."
I mean, have you ever heard of the theory of tabula rasa?
No.
The idea that when we're born, we are a blank slate, and our brain is only, developed by what we experience. I mean, it's totally not true because the brain develops in a different way. because
Anyway,
of
science guy.
Anyway, moneybags, capitalism, whatever.
Moneybags has a much greater presence in this game, and I enjoy it. And this is where we're going to start saying no every time, because he has a funny quip every single time. And the best part is, all your responses are, like, demeaning towards him. So here he has captured the first of 4 buddies that we get in this game. We can't get her because she's expensive, and we're just going to move on. But everybody got a little bit of a makeover. For one, Sheila's actually wearing something instead of the old game where she was just kangaroo.
It looked weird.
Oh, we got a gliding tutorial. Do you remember how to glide?
Yeah, man, you see that? Sheila's caught up in a cage over there? It's fucked up, dude.
Animals in cages, but I'm out free? What's going on here? I don't understand.
I mean, she's actually wearing a shirt.
I mean, he's got a little sachet right there. I mean, it's for his quiver, but, you know, it's something.
I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Oh. Here we go with the coal train, baby!
Yeah, I remember Gears of War. We're on the Xbox One, right?
I don't think any of the names have changed. I believe these are all the same. And back in the original Spyro 3 Let's Play, I basically had a gag for every single name that came up, or a reference. I'm hoping to do that again, because that was years ago, and there are plenty of new references that have come out since then.
You're way funnier now.
I'm actually funny now. Let's retract that. Let's reel it back. Cast the line again.
Okay. I'm kidding. You're fine.
Oh, they're half of a pop punk group. There we go. In Japan. One's Yumi, who we might find later.
Are they even around anymore?
I don't think so. They're defunct, like my old Let's Play.
It's so sad how many great Japanese rock duos end up breaking up. Guitar Vader, Charisma.com, Chibamato.
See, I don't know any of these, so this is all you, man.
So you don't know them, but you might know their songs.
Most likely. That's usually how music goes for me.
Especially Chibamato and Guitar Vader if you're a Jet Set Radio bro.
Ah. What? Oh, that sucks. There's a 1-up up there, but I'll get it later. How much later? Well, got some gems to collect first.
1-up later.
Oh ho! I will mention that the overworlds are a lot shorter in Spyro 3 because there was kind of a deadline, as in we have to get this out on the actual year of the dragon. So let's cut a few corners. Yes, this was released in the year 2000, the year of the dragon.
Wow.
And yeah, I can kind of tell because there aren't a lot of levels. There's 4 overworlds. And like 4 or 5 levels in each.
Oh no.
So there's still plenty to do. It just seems smaller by comparison.
I just had a realization.
Yeah.
This game did pretty well, right?
Yes.
All things considered.
Yes.
So they thought, wait a minute. You mean that we can rush a Spyro game and it will return critically and commercially? Well then, let's do that for the new generation of Spyro, just like they did with Year of the Dragon.
Let's do it when we don't own it anymore. That'll be the ultimate gag.
Right, yeah.
Spyro has all the moves he had from the other games. So you no longer have to buy moves because you already have them. Like the head bash.
Oh yeah, okay.
Underneath this rock is a dragon egg. That's cool. So just pay attention to where you might find some things. Sometimes they might need to be head bashed, and you'll find it.
He just realized he's alive, and the first thing he does is just start crying.
Well, all babies cry when they're first born.
It's like, no, I prefer the safety of the womb! Ah!
I still love that the sheep have a tiny bit of personality where they're just like, you got rid of my wool, how could you?
Okay.
It's like the old Bugs Bunny cartoons where open up the shower curtain. Ah!
So what I hate about that fairy is that every time you talk to her, she's like, hey, do you want to switch the camera to active mode?
Nope.
No or yes? I need you to tell me, okay?
And just stares at you blankly.
You will tell me where you want the camera.
You know, I can just disable the camera if you want.
Gone camera. Ah, I'm blind. I can't see.
You can close your eyes to the Dark Trilogy, but you can't close your eyes to me.
It's a literal dark trilogy. Turn the camera off.
Yeah, where'd you go? Hang on, I can't see you.
Just the fact that Spyro can naturally swim at the beginning of this game is so great.
Oh, I'm so glad that that baby didn't immediately drown as soon as we gave it life.
Dragon's affinity for every element.
See, again, I'm a magical realist kind of guy. I can't deal with cartoon logic.
A magical realist. That's such an oxymoron.
No, really, like the Infinity Stones. They didn't just, you know, magically pop up out of nowhere. They came from somewhere. They're like the hardest energy of the Big Bang.
Okay,
right?
are you the type of person who wants realism in zombie games? Because I've made fun of a lot of those people.
Okay, define realism in zombie games.
About to go for a nice swim. It
Like, do I want
when my portal
like
just
a Dead Rising realism, where
like
if I throw oil on the floor they slip, or like a realism it's like that wouldn't happen. As soon as he got bit, he would die.
Just, okay. The way I classify that is people asking for more different types of realism, like a zombie wouldn't do that. And it's like, it's already a made-up thing, so why ask for it to be more realistic? That's my take on that. It's my hot take.
It's better if it feels real, but isn't real, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want them to just, you know, break all the rules because, oh, who cares, it's made up, right? You know, just, you know, follow some semblance of logic.
Some logic. Unlike Day of the Dead, I think that's the one where they start taking and holding weapons and walking underwater because they're smart zombies or something like that. I can't remember.
We have Nazi zombies, so who the fuck cares? I mean,
I want some realism in my zombie game!
we have a game where there's zombies made from mushroom spores. And it won, like,
That's
a
a good
billion
point.
E3 awards.
Oh my god, I still don't like that game because it's so unfair.
It's okay.
It's
just not...
The story's great.
Yeah,
It's really annoying to play. Anyway, we have enough money. Money bags. Give me the kangaroo.
Spyro, I love your
to dabble in human trafficking.
might be your downfall someday.
You know, that's actually a pretty good point, but Moneybags is just the guy with the key. The sorceress said lock her up.
Yeah, no. We had the Nuremberg trials. You're not exempt.
This favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought.
So back in the day, Sheila also had an accent, but it was extremely thick. This one's a lot more laid back, and I like it more. Sorry, purists.
Hello, Spyro. I am Sheila the kangaroo.
Like, there's just a hint. It's like she's been in the States long enough, but she still has the Australian twang.
I give you salutations and a very hearty good day.
Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left,
So there's a lot more world building in the Spyro game, but just for the Forgotten Realms, not like every other minor realm that we went to back in Spyro 2.
It's building up to a 4th Spyro game, a real Spyro 4. Really?
Yeah.
I bet you.
And, you know what? I think we've done enough damage today. We finished the first homeworld, we freed our new friend, and, next episode we won't be in this skin anymore.
Give me back my skin!
Sorry, Spyro. Don't worry. We'll get you reskinned, buddy.
It's so cold.